And what happens in our marriages, which I think is important to talk a little bit about here in our emotional dysregulation, is that we become really bitchy. And we can do that in what I call the nice bitch way, or just the outright bitch way. No facade in it at all. And women take pride in that. But that was something I didn't want to see about myself because of the facade I had, that I was so sweet and spiritually enlightened and had it together and could wear that facade easily. I had to recognize the intentions behind my actions. And then when I wasn't able to really keep that facade up in my marriage, that I was bitchy, because that's where our emotional dysregulation leads to. And when we're bitchy, we're short, we're cold, prickly, edgy, walled off, can have the silent or not so silent message to our husbands of don't touch me, bother me, or try to engage me in any way, leave me alone. And good men feel that. They feel that as our impenetrable wall. When we're bitchy, we're sharp, we're irritable, short-tempered, can throw daggers with our eyes in a quick glance. And this is what our husbands experience in marriage when we're emotionally dysregulated. And that's why, if you're a good man listening, that's why you're on eggshells, constantly wondering who's going to show up, who am I coming home to, who's going to walk through the door. Because in a split second, your wife can seem in a seemingly good mood and easygoing and nice. And in a split second, that switch goes off and bitch mode is in full operation. And we know that in ourselves as women, if we're willing to be honest, that we can turn that switch on so quickly. And then our husbands are thinking, what the hell did I do? What just happened? And the tables are turned on them. And what's fascinating, and this was my MO, is my husband can feel that. What we have to understand as women is our husbands feel it. You're not fooling them. You can sit there looking calm and maybe have some kind of a smile on your face, but when that bitch mode switch goes off, they feel it very quickly. And brave men will say, what just happened? Where'd you go? And oftentimes as women in our facade and not wanting to be forthcoming and take accountability, I'm fine. Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing changed. I'm fine. But men, no, it's not fine. So let's talk about why being emotionally dysregulated in our marriages is a power play. So as I mentioned, the biggest symptom of our emotional dysregulation in marriage is our bitchiness as women. And that bitchiness is how we gain control of our husbands as good men and gain control of what they feel, what they think, how they experience themselves in the marriage. We are the ultimate puppet masters in our emotional dysregulation. And here's what we are thinking as women in the power play of being in full bitch mode, which is synonymous with our emotional dysregulation, and why men feel they are on eggshells all the time and become scared of their wives and intimidated by their wives, is because we use our bitch mode and emotional dysregulation as a power mode. And here's what we're thinking in that. We can always get you to march in place. We want you to serve our needs and fall in line. We are deceptive and cunning so that you are off center. We are determined to keep you in line and be in control of you. And in that, we are in control of your experience and how you feel. So it's a power play. And then I had to see these things in myself. And it's why it's so effective, sadly, so effective in a marriage between a woman and a good man. When we use this as a power play, there's such a pull and push, like a cat and mouse game in this. And the deceptive cunning side is that one moment we can be in total bitch mode, and then we flip that switch off and we're nice and seemingly fun again. Or laid back or easygoing. The switch goes off, and then a good man's like, oh, I guess everything's okay now. And good men have short memories when their wives flip like that and then are nice. So they forget she was just in bitch mode, and they fall for the nice facade. And then before they know it, there she flips the switch again. And in that process of push and pull, there's a weakening that happens to good men in that, which is how this is such a power play. Hello again. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch today. For those women listening who know you are the problem and you want a path forward to change your woman ways and truly be happy in yourself, I have a course for women called the Happiness Program. And the Happiness Program teaches you to resolve the unhealthy relationship you have with yourself so that you can be the solution to the issues and challenges in your marriage and your life. You can find the link in the description below to learn more about the course and apply to enroll. For the good men listening who want a way to take back the power you've unknowingly given away to your wives, I also have a course for you called the Marriage Rescue Course for Good Men Only. And the course teaches you how to rebuild your strength and confidence so that you can navigate the relationship with your wife in a healthy, constructive way. Again, you can find the link below in the description to learn more about the course and apply to enroll. Again, thank you so much for watching today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.